Okay, we're back. So I forgot to film an intro, so we're doing it after the video. This whole next bit's going to be done. In this video, we're going to sort out the gaps where the bulkhead used to go, and we're going to fit the lights. And you're going to hopefully enjoy the video. So, roll intro. How the hell did you manage that? In all honesty, I have no idea. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look about fitting the lights and sorting out these. So when I took the boards off and obviously took these out, there is a gap between the original trim and where the back bit was, where the bulkhead goes. So what I'm going to do is I'll just flip you around, let you have a look at it. I'll describe what's going on. You can see with this line here, this is what is going to get cut. The reason for it is because I need this piece and this slight sliver here. That then means that I can attach the bulkhead bits back on and obviously hide any wires. I am going to reconnect these until the lights are fitted, but for now we're going to trim these down, get them cut to size and crack on with it. We're going to use a recip saw just because I really don't have the patience to be cutting through it with a normal saw. So let's give it a go. So we hit a first problem. Turns out I had lent my extension cable to my brother. So as a result, I needed a new extension cable. I also sent a photo of what I was going to do, and my friend basically turned around and called me an idiot. Said I'd probably better doing it with a multi-tool. I didn't have a multi-tool, but I figured I'm off to go pick up an extension cable. I'll get the multi-tool while I'm there. So I now have a multi-tool, an extension cable, and I'm ready to start chopping these up. See how it goes. Okay. So we've got it. It's here. I'm just going to give it a go and we'll have to just see how we get on. I am not massively hopeful, but there you go. We do what we need to do. Well, it's definitely going through it. I think it's slightly melting though, so that's always fun. It's a bit off the line where I was intending it to kind of be. But yeah, we'll trim off what needs to be trimmed off later. So there, we have the bulkhead panel that needed chopping off. Obviously, it needs cutting down to that size from this bit. So that'll be probably my next line to do. But all in all, it's not a bad bit. Just probably have to crack on with that and get it done. I tell you what though, this thing goes through it like butter, so that's always a plus. There we have it. They are cut out. Sadly though, I made a mistake, as always. So I started cutting down, everything was going good. Finally took it off and then realised I'd cut through part of the housing that I needed to keep. So, as a result, I'm going to have to either stick that down, hope it works out well. And what originally I was going to do was just leave it as is. But it's made a right mess of them with melted plastic and all sorts of stuff. So I am probably going to have to carpet these, which should be fun. But as you can see, that part there is what I'm meant to keep, and it is what I have accidentally cut. I should have cut from the other side. So whenever if you are doing this, make sure to cut from the other side and then trim it, and you can end up with like that. It's not great, but it's better than slice through mess. But luckily, I have this magnificent tool, because I knew that I was going to probably need it at some point, and we can at least get that welded, ready to be carpeted later. Yay! Luckily this time, I'm not cutting anything with it, so we should, in theory, be okay. Probably need a few. Well, screw it, let's give it a go. Well, that one's fastened. Let's keep going with it. Love the smell of burning plastic. Drop a couple of these in just to strengthen it a little bit more. Yeah, there's quite a few to do, so I'll crack on with them. Okay, so it's not pretty in the slightest, but it will hold together until the carpet comes. So at the moment, I think it's just going to be a matter of popping these back in and waiting until I'm ready to do the next bit. So yeah, bear with me. So that's how you do it. Use the multi-tool, chop off what you need from your bulkhead. Don't do it like I did. Make sure you put the right lines and you cut the right lines, and then you can trim it back once you've got them off, and it's a hell of a lot easier. But yeah, that's it so far. I'll probably get these put into it today and see how they look. Okay, so we're in the van and we've come up to a slight issue. Again, I mean, nothing ever seems to go right, and we're carrying on the trend. So as you can see, even though this one has rough edges, all connects, all slides in, all looks grand. However, this side, when it focuses, this side doesn't fit and the light doesn't work, and that's the broken one. So to get that to fit, I'm probably going to have to pull the walls off and the roof just to kind of get that into place, and then either put the roof around it or I don't know. But it's just problem. But for now, it's in. It's going to have to do. I'm going to have to get the thingy sorted as well, the carpets on it, and possibly fix that light as well. But it's all going to get wired up, and we're going to have like nice 6 spotlights in the roof. So for now, I can't really be doing that. I'm going to need a day down at the unit to get all that done. So for now, I'm just going to have to grin and bear it with how this is going, and yeah, sorted. So I've landed on quite a nice day today. So today, I'm going to have to pull that apart and fit the light in. So we've got my thing for the top, my lights and stuff. Yeah, we'll make a start. No, the school alarm that's going off for some reason. But yeah, I've got the roof off, and now I've realised where I went wrong. So it seems to have been coming through the bottle cap stuff, hot, melting the bottle cap stuff, so it's been grabbing around the screws and been unable to like penetrate further. So I've got the roof off. I'll mark out the holes in this, what I need to put for the top bit. But I'm also going to probably pull this bit off here and fit it properly as well while I've got the bits doing that I'm doing. So yeah, it's going to be a longer job than I originally anticipated. So I'm just going to measure it all up and make sure everything's right. So. Right, so I've got where I want them to be. Now I just need to kind of work out where I'm going to put the pinholes. So we're going to measure out. This is the part that is daunting because, well, this drill bit is probably way too big, but it is what it is. fucking drilled right into my stand. Nice. Right, so we drilled it, flipped it. No, we drilled it, we're gonna flip it, and then we'll go with the next bit. Maybe be right to the back. It's alright. That's alright. So I'm going to crack on with the rest and get them done, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all together. Okay, so they are plugged, well, they're screwed into the lights. So now what I'm going to do is connect all the cables up to the end unit, and then possibly look about getting it fitted. Never done this before, so probably something's going to go wrong. Mother raised a good question, a good prompt. Have I tested them before I fitted them all? The answer is no, I haven't. So if one of them don't work, then it's going to be an even longer process, but it's looking all right. So just for reference, when doing this, have someone with you, because it's a pain in the ass to do on your own. I've had to reach out to the neighbour who's bringing me the proper tools because my drill's crap, and guess he'll get the job done. So I can't film this next bit because I have my neighbour with me, but we'll see how it is when it's all put together. It's a bit windy, so you might not be able to hear this, but we've got the roof back on. This is all connected up. However, it's just short, and that's going across the seat. So I am gonna probably cut this and try and make some kind of cable with some spare cable I've got. So we'll have to see if that works. Probably won't, probably fuck it up, but yeah, you live and you learn. Some not so careful consideration. Turns out that none of the wires that I had two wires or two cables that were similar to the ones that I'm doing. So instead, we're just gonna wire it straight in and just hope for the best. So we'll see how that goes. For some reason, I don't think I wired them up properly. We now have a rave in the back. Fuck's sake. It actually turned out all right in the end. We have the spotlights. The reason for it was the setting on the little LED thing that was on the remote was set to rave, which kind of a multi-mode, mood light settings, get some crazy flash bits going. Yeah, it's good, man. You can have them just on solid, you can adjust the brightness of them. Yeah, happy with them. So now all I've got to do is tidy up the wiring, get the final board back in, get the cover-up parts back in, and we're good to go. Happy days. Let me just walk you through the wiring though. So I'll go through that in a little bit of detail. So because I wanted it to open or turn on with the door, you needed the negative to the blue, the red to the red, and then I've just kind of put this on a separate bit. It's you can put it onto a switch. That may be something I do at a later stage, but happy with that. Buzzing. There we have it. All working lights connected through to this. So up here we had to have a LED switch controller thing, so I can actually choose what the lights do. Bear with me, I'll grab my controller and show you. For instance, depending on the mood, we can change, that's the percentage of brightness. So depending on the mood, we can put rave mode on, slow rave, super slow rave, crazy strobe, ultimate strobe, and then yeah, policey kind of ones maybe, I don't know, but yeah, all in all, works well. Happy with that. All in all, I'd say that was pretty productive. We got everything done, we got all the lights fitted. There was, the panels are all back on, they're not on the best, so I probably do need to fix them a little bit. But it got to a point of where I put another injury on the list. I put the power drill posi drive socket through my finger. So I figured that was probably time to put the tools down, give it a rest, and crack on with the next bit when it comes. I am going to fit a switch, I think, because when you open the back door, they turn off after a while. It's only on the side door, so I'd have to leave the side door open to keep them on. But yeah, it's all coming together. It's all looking grand. Massively happy with it. So yeah, that's it. That's how you fit lights in the back of a VW Caddy using the original wiring. Happy days. So thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the series. Give me a like and a follow if you're not. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. So we've landed on quite a nice day today. The sun's in my eyes there. Well, no, it's not. It's in the camera.